All right, my friends, and welcome to today's live stream. And we're here in Scarland working on our brand new minecart station. So as you can see, we got this set up in today's episode, but we don't have any real official way of getting into the station. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a walkway from here all the way down to that platform down there, but we're going to spruce it up with all sorts of beautiful details and designs like piston doors, you know, redstone. We'll see if it works out, but hopefully it works. And yeah, so welcome to the stream, my friends, and let's get started. So let's go sleep this night away because this night's gonna get a little annoying. All right, so let's cruise up here. There we go. Check for Bob. Wonderful. And let's head to our little sleepy spot here and sleep the night away. The Walking Crafter. I like that name. I like that name. All right. So how are you all doing today? How's your day going? Anything fun and exciting today or later planned? Stargamer13, well, thank you so much for following, and I just completely forgot to get any of the supplies I need today. Let me head back and get it. That's perfect. I'm so glad we have the fail emote now for the redstone today. So when we're failing, you guys can use that as much as you want. All right, so let's get a couple things set up. So we're gonna need a couple of you guys, and we're gonna need some stone. So let's get some stone lined up and ready to go. Oh, Basil, you have the flu? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hopefully you feel better soon. I'm sorry. There we go. Just grabbing just a couple materials that we might need. There we go. And I'm going to keep the redstone on the right-hand side. Keep that all organized over. We don't need you. I'm going to need you for later. I'm going to need you for later. Now don't go getting away from me for now. I'm going to need you guys. And I might need a little bit of oak. Might need a little oak. Am I playing 1.9? No, I am not. I made a proclamation. So, on Twitter, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you're missing out on cat pictures daily. Anyway, I had this proclamation, and I'm just like, that's it. I'm tired of you mojing. I'm gonna update to 1.9. I've been waiting for way too long. I wanted to do it right, so I took a copy of Scarland and I put it in what's the other Minecraft launcher that you use for mods? Why is that? Multi-MC. I put it in Multi-MC. I load up Scarland and I'm like, all right, 1.9. Literally cut Scarland in half. So if I was standing here, everything above this block would be gone, and it was. I don't know what happened. I think it was maybe just a one-time like weirdo glitch, but it was enough for me just to be like, nope, going back to 1.8. 1.8. Yep, I'm back. Sorry, 1.8, I abandoned you, but I'm back here. There we go. So we're just getting a couple extra little materials here. I'm not sure what the plan is for this walkway, but I think once we get down there, we'll decide easily. We'll just be like, yep, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna get some extra little bits of detail, a little extra supply. There we go. Let's make a quick crafting bench because we're going to need it. There we go. And yeah, so 1.9, I'm still holding out on a little bit longer. It would be nice if we could just get at least a couple snapshots to fix the glitches, but have they even released one this year? I don't even think we've gotten a snapshot this year. Maybe one that I know of. I can't remember. Remember swim class stories? You used to love listening to. Yeah, we used to talk a lot about, or we still do kind of, but whenever we build a pool, I always talk about my swimming days. I'm gonna go get some dirt because, well, you can't go wrong without a little dirt, can you? No. Yeah, so my entire life since I was 3 years old, I was a swimmer. So from 3 years old, my first competitive swimming was when I was 3, and I don't think I could stand on the blocks. I think I stood next to him. Anyway, and then from then on, I was very, very much into swimming, very competitive swimmer, and I had one of the most eccentric, crazy coaches of all time. Once you think about it, in the moment, you know, it's kind of like, this guy's kind of crazy. Then when you look back on it, whoa, he was kind of crazy. But then you almost look back at him in kind of like a, you know, kind of like, oh yeah, he was a good guy, and you learned a lot from it. This guy, so my coach, so he would buy new clothes, but he didn't like anybody to know that they were new. So he would go and he would kind of rough them up a little bit, and then he would like go into the pool chemicals and he would drip a couple on it so it'd make some holes. in it, and he just didn't want anybody to ever think that he was extravagant. And it's just so weird. Like he would get super mad if he ever thought anybody was like strutting around or thinking highly of themselves. Like when I see professional athletes, you know, boasting about stuff like that, that was so against our rules in swimming that if we ever boasted about anything, it would have been, you know, just a lot of like, you know, maybe running, maybe push-ups, just over and over and over and over and over again to get it out of your system. So it's whenever I see like Olympics or, you know, basketball or football, when I see people boasting about or something like that, I'm just like, oh, if that was only me, I would be in so much trouble. All right, so let's figure this out. I've got so many stories. I just have to let them kind of simmer in my brain for a minute to remember. So what we want to do is start to work a platform down. So I just want to work this section down. I want to find somewhere the center. So I'm going to come in probably right here. And I'm going to work the pattern down to the bottom, like around there-ish. And then we'll do a fancy door. And then eventually repurpose all of that interior area, make that look a lot nicer. And I'm going to need a couple jungle planks. Also, give myself a couple jungle planks. There we go. And then let's get a couple stairs. It's kind of the question is, do we want to do stairs or do we want to do half slabs all the way down to the bottom? What texture pack do I use? I use my own texture pack, Netherstar. It's just something I put together a long time ago just to kind of fix up the glass a little bit because I didn't like the glass. Oh, hello, Jellie. Hello, I thought you didn't want to come in here today or any of the other streams in the last 3 weeks. Remember, you were like, oh, I'm a cat, I'm way too good. I'm chirping at the birds outside. So now you want to come in and see everybody? Are you just going to meow all day? Jellie has been so bad lately. It's just so frustrating. How do you donate? I don't actually have a donate button. There is the option of subscribing, but I don't have a donation button. I would rather have you guys, you know, keep it, you know, just enjoy the stream. That's what I want. Okay, wonderful. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're just going to kind of cut in here, and let's see, I'm gonna go from here. There we go. Let's see. I just want to make sure that this is our kind of our starting point. So from here, and then this is 1, 2 on either end, and I think that'll be good. So I'm just gonna start to work this. And then I'm going to add some extra like logs on that side to even it up a little bit because it's a little oblonged. It's kind of hard to kind of, we're adding a lot of stuff to a pre-existing build, so it might look a little hokey dokey, but we'll fix that up. There we go, and we'll cut that in there. Very good. Cut that along the side, jump around the corner, and boom, there we go. So as you can see, this will just be kind of a nice little walkway, and then this part is just bugging me, and I'm gonna fix it right now. There we go. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting back to our even plane. There we go. Wonderful.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Jubba's Gaming, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. So definitely thank you for supporting the stream, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy your Jellie emoticons. Now you can spam as many Jellie emoticons as you want, so that's fine with me. You can spam as many as you want in the chat, but yeah, thank you so much. And can we get a little sub hype in the chat? A big thank you, very much appreciated. First subscription ever? Oh, that's awesome. I'm honored, very much honored. Thank you so much. Very awesome. Let's get a big sub hype in the chat. Jubs Gaming, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. All right, so let's get back to work. Very awesome. All right, so let's get that down. So, and yeah, I think we can, you know, add some more detail to these, this walkway, but we'll just kind of get going just a little bit more, and then we'll get to it. We still have to work on that redstone, which I'm very excited about because it'll be the first opportunity to really use the Jellie fail emote to its full potential. Full potential will finally be known now. Very cool. Oh, thank you so much for all the sub hype in the chat. That's very nice of you guys. There we go. Put that on there. Swooping around the corner. And boom. Oh, that didn't go where I wanted. That didn't go where it wanted at all. You miss you missed my intro very much. That was your favorite part. Do you mean my intro from way back in like 2012? The whatever song. Is that the one you were talking about? You know, once I'm thinking about it, we may have a situation, my friends. We may have a situation. I don't think all of these half slabs are going to. I think we're going to end up like right there in the end. I think we're going to have to back off these, and I think we're going to have to go to stairs because it looks like this isn't going to quite work. We don't have enough room to work with, so we're going to back it off. Back it off. You know, you can put the jelly fails in the chat if you want. It's okay. It won't hurt my feelings. But I think we're just going to have to start our stairs going about. We're going to have to start them about here, I think. There we go. And we'll do like a nice little platform up here, but I think stairs need to start here because we're just not going to have enough room. Unfortunately, I kind of wanted to do just the half slabs to kind of a gradual kind of ascent up into the tree, but it's just not going to work out. It's not going to work out. You know what I've been wanting to play lately? Kerbal Space Program. I haven't played that game in like a year, and it was one of my favorite games for a while. I want to play that game again. I definitely want to play that game. I guess it's probably kind of over on YouTube. Probably people aren't interested in seeing it anymore, or on Twitch or anything along those lines. But that was a fun game. That was a really fun game. And it was such a good game in teaching people kind of the basics of kind of how space travel works and all that cool stuff. They really taught me how it works. And it's very educational. I really love that game. Do you guys ever still play Kerbal? Because I used to play it a lot. I only made one video on it. I always regret like not making more videos because I played it a lot. I just never thought anybody wanted to watch it. Turned out a lot of people did enjoy that game. There we go, put that across there. It looks like we have one more coming down like that, beautiful. And then let's start carving this area out because this will all be repurposed into a brand new basement zone down here. So we'll just kind of carve this all out of there and cut that all out. And this sign reminds me, that painting reminds me. Reminds me, my friend. Reminds me. Did you guys see the fail of a Wally stream last weekend? I was so excited. This is just my like box. I'm just gonna dump off some extra supplies in it. I was so excited to stream that Lego build last week. I was hyped. I was excited. I was ready to go. And it just failed, which is really unfortunate. I had it all set up before the stream. Like everything was set. I need to put some torches down. It's a little dark. I had everything working, and for some reason, about 15 minutes into the stream, the GoPro just started flickering. Like it would go to like a very bright exposure, and then it would back itself off to a very dark exposure, and I couldn't explain it at all. And eventually OBS just went and it just crashed on me and I couldn't restart it, which is really unfortunate because I was really looking forward to that. So I just have to kind of redesign my stream ideas of that. So I need to kind of get a new camera or some other capture device. My Elgato I think is on the fritz. I think it's finally wearing out after years and years of hard use. So I think maybe that could be the case. I think maybe the Elgato might be kind of coming to an end, unfortunately. I love that little guy. All right. So J.J. Abrams camera. That's clever. I like that. I like that. Had a little lens flare on it. You know how that is. So what I'm doing here is making the banister kind of little handrails on the sides. We're going to do this with our logs here to try to kind of tie in with the tree theme. As you can see, we'll just start to kind of build that up along there. Now you might be wondering about all this ugly stuff back here. I'm going to cover this entire area up with leaves. So I think that'll look pretty good once we get to that point. Yeah, all the music is approaching Nirvana. I'm looking to get some extra pizzazz to the music. Hopefully I'll get that done by next week. Get some extra music tracks playing and all that good stuff. There we go. Boom. Wonderful. Oh, it's late in Norway. It's late in Norway, my friend. Well, thank you so much for even just coming out. I appreciate that very much. Very much. There we go. Yeah, I would love to have a new intro for my channel, but It's just I have so much other stuff I need to get done and do this, do that. Getting that also done is just something I always just neglect doing. There we go. And put that up there, and we'll get one more down like so. Boom. Wonderful. So next week, we are going to be streaming a couple of times in the weekdays. So some of the weekday streams, I think that'll be real fun. We're going to stream Life in the Bunker. So I think that'll be really fun. So that's a kind of a new game that's releasing this week, actually. And we're going to be streaming it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I was going to do a YouTube Let's Play of it, but then I have some other videos coming up soon that's taking its place as a YouTube series. So I decided, why don't we just stream it? I think that'll be really fun. It's releasing, I think, on the 25th, I believe, on the 25th. I think, maybe, kind of, maybe just a little bit. There we go. I think that looks good. So next thing I want to do here is I want to start to cover up some of this unsightly dirt up here. So we need to get rid of that dirt. What time is it for me? It is 12:08.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Mazadoodle, thank you so much for the resubscription. Can we get some resubscription hype in the chat? Thank you so much. 6 months. Wow, that's awesome. That's very, very awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. All right, that's awesome. Now, I really did put an effort into making that resubscription special sound work, and it still didn't work. So after this, I have no idea how to make it work. So I guess I'm just gonna have to open a support ticket with Twitch alerts to be like, dudes, bros, man, I need some help. I need some Scar help here. I need some Scar help because, you know, I want that to work, and it's still not working. But yeah, thank you so much for all the resubscription hype in the chat from Mazadoodle. Very much appreciated. And yeah, Mazadoodle, remember, you can spam as many jelly emotes as you want. Maybe I'll just play that actual alert for you guys so you can at least hear it.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
It reset itself again to the default. Why does it do this? Oh, it hurts me inside, my friends.
Ladies and gentlemen aboard
That's the right
the
one.
USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here's the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
There we go. That's the right one. Unfortunately, I just have to do it manually till I get it to actually function properly. Got to keep those hands and arms inside the Twitch chat. It's very important. You just don't want to dangle those hands or feet outside of the Twitch chat. You just never know what could happen. Just never know. There we go. So we covered that up. That looks a lot better, actually. Let me dump off a couple extra of these supplies for now, and I want to head back up top side, and I want to get some extra leaves because I want to fill that in. Keep it a weather eye open, my friends. Bob may be out and about. Keep the weather eye open. You guys know every time I do one build or another in Minecraft, say I build a house, I get really inspired and I build a bunch of houses, right? That's kind of been a theme. Like I'll build, I'll build any particular build. I like to build a couple of them at that time. Well, next week I might want to build a tree house over there, like an actual a small tree with a house in it, like a legitimate tree house. I think that'd be really cool. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this will work out. I think we'll do that next week on Twitch. There we go, and cut that in there. So this is what I want to do, just kind of fill in all these sections, and this will look a lot nicer. It'll look a lot more filled in, a lot more natural, a lot nicer in here, a lot cleaner. There we go. Put that in like that. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Laps Laser, well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I'm glad you like the builds a lot. Thank you. Should do more Disney builds. I love those builds, my friend. I love those builds. Yeah, I really like building that Haunted Mansion build. We'll do definitely some more of those. Any particular Disney style builds you would like to see? There we go. That's nice. That's looking good. And we'll cut that extra run in there. Look at that. Look how much nicer that's going to look. That's going to look great. We need a couple more details here and there, but for the most part, I think that's slowly coming out pretty good. This box is not meant for storage, but apparently it's becoming storage. Okay, so next thing I want to do is start to add some variations of our wood types. There we go. So let me cut that out there, put that down like so. Awesome. All right. Let's build Epcot. That would be an undertaking, but it would be fun. Big Thunder Mountain. That would be some landscaping. You know I love landscaping. The Disney Castle. I am awful at castles. Eventually, we just need to break down and build a castle. Yes, I just broke my stairs, but what I'm doing is just adding variations into the wood. Just adding a little extra detail. See what we did there? And I want to cut out this bottom row like that. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move that like that and put that like that and boom and a bam. And I'm going to fix that. That was a scar mistake. Clean that up. And there we go. See, just add little variations of the color in here. Helps break up just the standard oak. That's been my theme lately in a lot of Minecraft builds. Is if you have an expanse of one texture, I've been trying to break it up with a couple extra like extra texture, another color like this. I think that looks pretty good. The Jungle Cruise, that would be fun. You know, you could do like a little waterway, you know, like a little, maybe you could rig up something. How could you make, well, I guess you could do a boat, but it'd be fun to have like an automatic kind of thing go by. Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. That brought back memories. Unfortunately, that Disneyland, the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse is no longer there. It's actually, at Disneyland, it's Tarzan, unfortunately. I think at Disney World, right, it's still, at Disney World, it's still the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, I think. I'm pretty sure they didn't change theirs. Don't change it, please. Don't change it. Can we do a Scar raid today? Yeah, we could definitely do a Scar raid today. Definitely. Remind me. Usually at the end of the stream, I'm starting to get kind of tired and like kind of loopsy, and I'm like, hey, see you later, guys. And I forget. I'm like, dang it, we didn't do a Scar raid. Dang it. So yeah, definitely remind me. So yeah, I just want to make it look kind of natural. I want it to look like, you know, this kind of is like a root or something like that, kind of organically growing. Why not just build Disneyland? Why not? Why not? There we go. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that looks good. This stone face up here definitely needs some sprucing up, but we can work on that a little bit later. Okay, so let's actually grab this sandstone, and we're gonna make some magic over here. There we go. Got a couple. We only need literally like 2 of these blocks. How do you actually do that? You go like this? Oh yeah, you go like that. My mistake, my friends. My mistake. There we go. That's what we needed. This is why I have so many supplies in Scarland. I just make way too many of these things, and then I just have so much stuff everywhere. How's Jellie today? Jellie was a bad cat. I was trying to do the intro for YouTube to be like, hey guys, I'm live on Twitch, and I was gonna have Jellie in it, and she was all mad. She was like, meow, meow, meow. I'm too good to be in the video. Meow, 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 and she left. So she was a bad cat. What's my IGN for Minecraft? It is GoodTimesWithScar. Okay, my friends, let's start planning this out. We need to start working out where our piston door is actually going to live. So let's just start kind of tearing out the ground a little bit. I'm going to cut out this section. This is a very, 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 very basic, probably the basic piston door you can make. So very, very basic. But I came up with a kind of a cool little design I don't think I've ever showed in a video to kind of make it look kind of cool. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I love this design actually. I've used it one other time in Scarland and I really like it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. All right, wonderful. All right, so what we need to do is we need 2 sticky pistons. I think we have those. Do we need any repeaters for this? I don't think so. I think we just need the redstone torch. Pretty sure. Okay, so let's just plot out where this is gonna be. So piston door is 2 blocks wide. So we're gonna just get an idea where these are gonna go. So if we come down the stairs, might have to do some repositioning a little bit because I want this to, See, the issue is when you come over here where the ladders are, we're gonna be slightly off. So if we did the piston door on this direction right here, it'd be slightly to the side. I think that's okay. You could always change it up a little bit. I think that's a good spot. Like right here, I think is gonna be it. I think the piston door is right here. Hey, Cats, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. How's Sapphire doing? Well, Sapphire sounds like Sapphire's doing good. Jellie, she's being a bum over there. She's asleep now. Maybe I can actually get her on camera for the first time in a very long time, which would be nice. Okay, I think the piston door will look great right here. So temporarily, I'm gonna put these blocks like that, there we go. And I might push this back one more. No, this will be fine. So yeah, this will be right here. We'll do the pressure plates right here. Boom, doors open, good times all around. There we go. I haven't made one of these in a very long time, and I'm trying to remember how to build these, so I apologize for the fails. I apologize. Actually, I think it's like, I'm trying to remember how to build these. Okay, I think I got it. Don't worry. I know you were worrying for a second. I know you were. For a second, you're like, oh, Scar, don't tell me you're gonna fail at this. Don't tell me. There we go. Okay, there we go. We're awesome. We are back online and doing great. There we go. Awesome. So, I was thinking recently, as I always do, about what our next video series are going to be. We've got a lot of really fun Minecraft series planned. But what do we have in the way of non-Minecraft series related? So I've been doing some thinking, and I think one of the games we're going to play, I don't think it's next week, but it might be the week after, is a cool game called Inner Sea. It's a brand new game coming out soon, so I think that's going to be a really fun one. Then our next one was supposed to be like a game called Solus Project. I was thinking about playing that, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of games that have like episodic games, like where there's like episodes of content. I don't know. Maybe this game will be awesome and it'll cure me of my distaste for some games in that category where they split it off a little bit like that. This game looks really cool, but I haven't played it, so I can't really comment that I don't like it. It's just I'm not sure about it yet. I'm not sure. Nether Star, well, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I very much appreciate it, and have a great day. So yeah, definitely Inner Sea. I think that'll be a really fun game. And yeah, so I think that'll be a fun one coming up. But what games on the horizon are you guys excited for and maybe want to see me play that's non-Minecraft related? I'm still just playing around with this design a little bit. Just here and there, hanging out, chopping away, building things, having a good time. Mindless LMG, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Should play CSGO. Slime Ranger, yeah, that looked really cool. My buddy Blitz was playing that, and Zul'jin and some other people that I know were playing that. It looked really fun, but I didn't get into it I didn't get into it soon enough. I feel like it's been kind of like done quite a bit of. I would like to get on a game that's just coming out where we could really get right into it. Yeah, Uncharted, that's right. We're definitely streaming that, by the way. Definitely streaming that. Dishonored. I'm trying to remember what that game was, Cats. I was like actually just drawing a blank. What game was that? Oh boy, we're gonna break into our little thing down below, but that's okay. We can redo that some other day. There we go. What is that game? I can't remember. I know I've heard of that game before. I know I have. It's just drawing a blank at the moment. Ark or Rust. Is Rust still a thing? I had no idea that people still played that game. I had no idea. Here we go. I had no idea that people still played that. It's a Steam-bug. You know what? I'm gonna look that up after the stream. I'm interested now in that. There we go. Okay. So then, Scar and redstone. Scar and redstone. The problem with this whole rig we're making is I feel like I'm just too close to this staircase, which is just throwing me off because I wish it was like one block farther back. But then I was worried that it would push into our staircases. So it's like, I don't know. Not sure about this yet. Trying to remember how to make a piston door. Haven't made one in 2 years. Haven't made one of these in like 2 years. I'm trying to remember how to build it. This seems like it's too close, but maybe it's not. It's probably fine. There we go. And I'm just gonna put these guys back up here. Put those over there. Put that right there. I just don't do enough redstone. I truly don't. You know, someday, maybe someday we'll do something really cool in redstone. You know, I just don't do enough redstone to ever remember exactly ever how to do it. I can do minecart stations because I do those frequently, but for, you know, like just simple like piston doors, farms, stuff like that, I just don't do enough of them to ever really remember. I just like building trees. I like building trees and houses. That's my thing. I need to go get some spruce wood. I'm trapped here. So I'm trying to think other games this year that I'm excited for. So I'll give you guys my top 5 at the moment, most anticipated games of the year. Where's my spruce wood? Oh, there you are, Mr. Spruce. My most anticipated games of the year are Planet Coaster. And my next one would be No Man's Sky. And let's see, grab that. So those are my 2 ones right now that I am incredibly excited about. Is No Man's Sky. So No Man's Sky, Planet Coaster, Astroneer, and the other one's open. I need a 5th most anticipated game, and I don't have one yet. I originally Roller Coaster Tycoon was my most anticipated game of last year, but it didn't come out, and they still don't have any form of release date. So yeah, it's not my current. So it forfeited its position as my most anticipated game. So Planet Coaster is definitely mine. Probably my most anticipated game, then No Man's Sky, and then definitely Astroneer. Astroneer actually comes out in March, maybe March. It's kind of up in the air if it does or not. It's just kind of rumors and things, rumors and swirls and things, fun things like that. Now these blocks don't actually work up here, but the beauty of this design is it makes it look like it's a 3-high piston door, but it's not. It's magic, really. I'm gonna put that one over there. These are just temporary blocks I'm placing down, getting them all in there like so. Looking good, my friends. Nice. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. But yeah, what is your guys' top 5? Those are my top 5. I'm really looking forward to these games. I'm so excited about them, actually. Maybe a little too excited. No Man's Sky, it's gonna be so awesome. That is a game we're gonna have so much fun on. Yeah, look at this. I love this little design for a door. It makes it look like a 3-high door, but it's really only a 2-high. That's Scar logic right there. Okay, well, there we go. I like that. All right, so let's go get some other supplies. What do we do for these areas? I think we actually do oak wood. Let me check to see if I have any on me before we head back up. Yeah, we need some. Subnautica. Subnautica came out, I thought, a year ago. Oh, unless that was just, you know, early access. Is it officially releasing? DayZ? Do people still play DayZ? DayZ was like the hottest thing in the world, and then it just kind of simmered out. It's kind of sad. Go, put that along there. Looking good, my friends, looking good. So we're gonna kind of track. Once we get this formed up, once we get this design going, I have some other ideas to make this staircase a little bit more symmetrical, but actually making it less symmetrical, making it a little bit more organic shapes. That'll make up for the fact there's one extra block on that side over there. Oh yeah, Ark's coming. Ark's actually officially releasing soon. Lego Force Awakens. Ooh, I saw that. I was looking up the wiki on games coming out, and I saw that. I was quite intrigued by that Lego game. It looked cool. Let's see. Let's just do. Let's do something. Let's put a temporary block back here, and I'm just gonna run that across there like that. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm gonna go like. Not a huge fan of that. What if I did something like... There we go. I like that quite a bit. Wonderful. Awesome. And now we can start filling this in, making this all look fancy-dancy. Is that a word? Is that a new word today? Fancy-dancy? Did we just make up a new word? Hopefully. Star Wars Battlefront. Kinda disappointing. I liked the game. I enjoyed my short time I played it, but it wasn't what I was expecting. I guess I mistakenly thought it was going to be like a Battlefield, and not that I wanted a clone of Battlefield, but I wanted some of the things that make Battlefield fun, like classes, buddies, and vehicles. I mean, how fun would it have been to drive like an Imperial Walker to ATA or whatever they call that thing, with friends, like had a couple guys in it, just flew around in like the snow speeders with, a friend in the back doing the harpoon. Where was all that? I mean, that's what makes those style games fun, like to have friends like in your vehicles and stuff like that. That's what's fun about that game to me. Like my friend is an incredibly good chopper pilot in Battlefield, like insanely good, and I'm the gunner, and we do wrecking. We're a wrecking ball of destruction. AT-AT, that's right. We are a wrecking ball of destruction, and once we got in there, we were hoping we could there were some like vehicles we could fly or something like that. Nope. I was like, dang it, this is boring now. I mean, it was fun. Like I enjoyed like the short time I played it, but there was nothing that like made me want to come back and play some more Battlefront. I don't know, kind of disappointed with that. Hopefully maybe they address some of those. They don't need to do a lot to the game. Like truly, they don't need to do a lot to the game to make it like really fun. Like they just need to make like some vehicles where you can have some pals with you. I mean, all I want to do is drive around with my pals, That's the fun of that particular game, is to be able to interact with your friends more teamwork, stuff like that. That's the style of those style games, and they kind of failed a little bit. So we're a little tight in here. See how this is all kind of tight and stuff? It's okay. Oops, this needs to come back over here. I was talking about Battlefield, and I got all distracted, and I put these in the wrong spot. We'll put those over there. I'm gonna carve that section out because I got another idea for there. But yeah, for the most part, it was a fun game. I enjoyed when I played it, but nothing kept me going. You're addicted to Rocket League? I like that game, but I can safely say that I am the worst Rocket League player of all time. You want me not on your team, you want me on the other team. I'm so bad at that game, but I love it. I really do enjoy that game. I am so bad at it, it is hilarious. I've never played soccer or any of those things, which I think you kind of pick up some things from those games to kind of translate into Rocket League a little bit. Never played soccer, don't understand a thing about kind of goals and hoops and scoring, but it's fun. Like it's a good game to play with your friends. It's just you just don't want me on your team. It's sad. It's truly sad, my friends. It's truly sad, but it's just the way the cookie crumbled. There we go. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And I'm going to put another block like that. See how we're doing that? We're just kind of opening that up a little bit. And I think I'm going to cut into this section over here. try to make this look like the other side, just to give this thing a little bit more of a kind of a organic feel. There we go. Kind of cut that in like that. There we go. Just kind of mix in here and there, kind of add a couple extra little details, and I think that'll make our kind of our natural little walkway here look a little bit better. I might do another one right here. There we go. Put that up like that. There we go. So that looks nicer. Nice. And into here, and this whole area is going to be completely changed. This was all built a long time ago, and it definitely needs an update. Kind of fix it all up, get it all up to code, make it look good once again. I'm gonna cut out this section right here, put a block right there, and I'll put one right there. Awesome. Nice. That looks good. Next thing I want to do is I want to clear that out once again. I want to replace some of the leaves that we did lose. So I want to stick some of these back here. So let's just find a couple spots to stick some of our leaves. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And yeah, I forgot to say, guys, if you have any questions, you can always go #Q&A Scar and send it to me on Twitter or in the Twitch chat. I do miss messages all the time in the Twitch chat, so I definitely apologize. But a way of getting to me, and I usually see them, is on Twitter. So definitely follow me on Twitter, and you can send me some questions. There we go. Awesome. There we go. There we go. That looks good. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to jump over and grab a couple bits of andesite and some other details and make that cave look a little nicer. Who are you? I literally was wondering, like, who? What is that? Like, who's this man with the golden suit? Who's the man in the golden suit? All right, I am looking for some andesite. Where do I keep? Oh, hello there, andesite. Welcome to my inventory. It's great to have you down here. Can we do a small tour of Scarland Transportation System? Yeah, definitely. At the end of the live stream, we'll definitely do a tour of all the stations and all that stuff for you. Definitely. So as you can see over here, we're just kind of adding little bits of detail here and there, getting those spots here and there, looking good like that. So just adding a little extra detail, trying to make it look as natural as possible, because of course the station in here is kind of made to look natural. So that's what we're trying to kind of accomplish by adding some extra little details here and there. Just trying to get some extra bits here and there. The cobblestone always kind of looks like broken kind of loose rock or gravel or anything along those lines. I think it looks pretty good. What are my thoughts on Terraria? It always looked like a fun game that I never quite got into. It was a game that I wish I would have got into sooner, but it always looked like a fun game. I've never played it. Am I going to get a PS4? I have a PS4. I actually have a release day PS4. There we go. Put that boom in the biome like so. There we go. Looking good, looking good. I've been considering playing The Division on it, but I haven't decided. Nice. There we go. That's starting to look nice. A little extra detail here and there always goes a long ways. We do need to work out our lighting. Our lighting's kind of poor in this area, so I want to make sure we do have somewhat decent lighting. I'm gonna put this right there. So let's see. Let me grab out a little bit of our stone like that. I'm gonna cut that piece in there like that. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Put that one. Ooh, I don't know about that. We'll see about that. Cut that in there like that. Awesome. Will I show the desert death pit? Okay, so we'll remind me once we get done with the stream. Remind me, we're gonna do a tour of the transportation system stations, and then we will. I'll show you the death pit. Show you the death pit. There we go. I heard rumors that that Boba Fett may have had his last breath out there. What happened to the Call of Duty videos? Call of Duty, COD lost. I lost interest in COD. I still play Call of Duty, but my interest in making videos for Call of Duty waned, and we just started doing other things. There we go. And then let's see, I think this will just make me standard oak, right? Yeah, they never made pressure plates towards the colors. Where's the actual spot? Where's the actual spot? But yeah, I just lost interest in making Call of Duty videos. What needed to be done with Call of Duty? Let's see, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, you can't do stairs. That's right, my mistake. Let's see here. Let me go back up and figure this out. Oh, why don't I just do oak? I'll just do oak. No big deal. We'll just do oak. It'll just do oak. And then the main thing we got to remember is we got to put 2 on the bottom. There we go. That's right. It'd be nice if we could do a pressure plate on a half slab, but apparently they don't like that. No, they don't. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. Wonderful. Nice. All right, my friends. So I'm going to take just a quick 5-minute break, and I'm going to bring back Jellie for you guys, because I know you've been all wanting to see Jellie for a very long time. So give me 1 second. Let me go get Jellie. So I'm just going to take just a quick break. So I want you guys, while I'm taking a break, go get yourself some snacks. And yeah, so I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to have Jellie. So can we get some Jellie, Team Jellie hype? That's right, Team Jellie hype. Hey guys! Welcome back, Jellie. You still grouchy? Are you still grouchy? Oh, you're so grouchy. Whoa, what are you looking at? Do you see something up there? I think she sees something.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain
Scar,
and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Oh, I hit your head. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hit your head. Jake, thank you so much for subscribing. Look, Jellie, we got a new subscriber. Oh, thank you so much for the support. And remember, you can spam as many Jellie emotes as you would like. And can we get some sub hype in the chat? Very much appreciated. Very much. Did you thank Jake? Did you, Jellie? Did you thank Jake? She does. She's thanking you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Did you just burp? I think she just burped on us. Well, I think she's getting really antsy. So say goodbye, Jellie. All right? Say goodbye to the scars. Bye, guys. Say goodbye to Jellie because she's getting out of here. There you go, Jellie. Oh, the cat hair, my friends. It's everywhere. Can you see it? Can you see it on the camera? You might not be able to, but it is literally floating in the air. It's floating in the air everywhere. Everywhere. Taylor HD Gaming, thank you so much for hosting. And I think Gabe was hosting when I came back. I think so. Thank you so much. Silver Fox, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I got cat hair in my mouth. That's really uncomfortable. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Oh gosh. All right, there we go. What did George Costanza's dad say in Seinfeld when he would get really like stressed out? Like Serenity Now or something? What was that? I think it was. Yeah, cat hair. It's crazy in the head. All right, my friends, let's sleep this night away and get back to work. All right, let's get started. All right, so let's see what we got here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing Jellie. We hadn't seen her in quite some time, but it's great to see Jellie again. All right, so there we go. I think our little entrance down to the cave looks nice. It's kind of looks like something that I think it looks okay now. Wonderful. All right, so what are your thoughts on kind of tearing this whole place apart? I'm kind of in the mood. I'm kind of in the mood to tear this whole place apart because I think it's out of date and needs some updating. So my inventory is incredibly full. So I'm gonna try to put some of the things that's actually useful in here. Why don't we just go dump out what we have and then we'll reposition. Master HD Gaming, thank you so much for hosting. Very much appreciated, very much. This is why I don't have organization. This is why I'm so disorganized. That's why. That is why, my friends, that is why. I have absolutely no organizational sense. So yeah, let's tear this place apart. Have some fun. It's kind of fun to do demolition, right? It's a little bit fun to kind of tear apart your build or something like that and just completely redo it. I'm happy. I'm 100% happy to do that right now. I don't know why. It's just kind of fun. It's kind of a fun thing. All right, let's tear all this out of here. Wonderful. And let's make sure we put down our torches so we can actually see what we're doing. But that's okay. So yeah, my ideas for this particular area are just to kind of redesign it a little bit, get some extra detail in here, make sure that it's all kind of up to code and make sure it's kind of up to today's building standards. And all this really is just kind of extra kind of utility walkways and stuff like that, just to be able to, get back up to there or get up into the mine, different things like that. We don't use this area very much anymore, but we definitely could maybe incorporate some builds into here, maybe new storage rooms, new mines, things of that nature. And I may or may not have just heard the sleepy Twitch music appear, and I can already feel it. I can feel it like a wave of cold water of sleepiness just washing upon me. Just washing upon me. Can I do more crystal caves in the future? Yeah, we love doing those kind of intermingled into caves and stuff like that. We have 2 of them in Scarland at the moment, my friend. We have 2 of them. Yawns, yes, very much so. The Twitch sleepy music is upon us. Taylor HD Gamer just sent me a tweet that made me laugh pretty hard. Apparently I have no pants on. So apparently this is no pants stream today. We're just, I don't know. When I first got into Scarland today, I realized I had no pants and I had no food on and I had 1 flint, and I'm just like, what happened last night? What went on around here last night? I've got like some flint, I've got no food, and I have no pants on. Something, I don't know what went on. Could I build a Norwegian-inspired mansion or mountain cabin? Ooh, my, that sounds actually very delightful. And I need some more food. Speaking of food, I don't know where I keep food in this place. Oh, hello. Apparently, this is the great thing. This is the great thing about coming back to areas that I hadn't worked on in a very, very, very long time. I actually came up here to get something in particular. There we go. Is that I guess with Scarland is when I do a new project, I move everything, or I leave behind like all this good diamond. Look at all that diamond. Look at all that iron. I leave that there. That stuff's been there for like 2 years, just sitting there doing nothing. Then I come back to it. I'm like, whoa, ballin'. Okay, I can't take it anymore. I will fall asleep if that doesn't get changed. I will fall asleep on you guys. I will fall asleep. Oh, here's a great one from Twitter from Luke. Have you ever been interested in programming or coding, and what are your thoughts on it? Well, my friend, I've definitely have thought about that. I've thought, how hard is it to build an iPhone app or an Android app or something like that? It definitely looks like it's difficult, but possible. At least with my current abilities, like it should take a long time kind of to learn it and all, but I think it's a great skill, a very important skill, especially for younger people. Do you guys want to get deep? You want to get deep? I think that the generations growing up, especially like say my brothers or my nephew, he's 1 year old right now. That kid, when he is my age, the world is going to be so different from it is today, that jobs and skills that once were thought of as this is Illuminati thinking. The jobs that are here today are not going to be there when he is my age. When young Dane is my age, the world is going to be a very, very, very different place. And I think there's some skills like coding and different things like this. I think people are gonna have to really rethink a lot of stuff, because the way automation's going, just think of these driverless cars and how fast they are catching on and what kind of jobs will be eliminated once they become mainstream. And I don't know. I think coding, different things like that, engineering. I think robotics, different stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff we have to think about in the coming years. Things are going to be changing rapidly when some of these new technologies come out. All right, there we go. Cut all these guys out of there. Get them out of here. Wonderful, awesome. There we go. I think a really good video to watch on this is anything from Elon Musk, and then second would be CP Gray on YouTube's Humans Need Not Apply video. Very, very interesting stuff. I would highly recommend watching that video. So it's CP Gray on the YouTubes, and it's Humans Need Not Apply. Very, very good video. All right, wonderful. So let's just continue to carve out this area a little bit more. There we go. And you know what's interesting is when people talk about a lot of creative jobs being forever, there's some new software that creates just you kind of give it some parameters on your soundtrack. So you want a soundtrack for a game, you want a soundtrack for something, and you give it parameters. You put in fantasy, suspenseful, and a couple different things like that, and it just it cycles through it for a little while, and it'll spit out a song. It'll spit out a soundtrack, and it's good. It's very, very good. And this is something that's on the horizon of coming out. And there's automation is just going to be quite something when it appears. Scary, but awesome at the same time. All right, there we go. And filling this all in like that. There we go. Cut that all out of there. Beautiful. Nice. I think we're going to actually have something really nice in here once we get this all demolitioned out. What do I want in Minecraft building-wise? Oh my gosh, what do I want in Minecraft building-wise? I would love to see more half slabs and stairs, of course. You know, why do we not have, you know, stairs for a lot of other blocks? There's some blocks, of course, that you just don't need those particular blocks for, you know, half slabs or stairs for. But andesite, diorite, granite, that would be amazing. It would open up a lot of new possibilities for building, and I would very, very much welcome that. Let's see, I think we're doing okay. We need to cut this out just a little bit more. Building wise, I don't know. I just would love to see some new building materials in Minecraft. Like when we got hardened clay, when we got all these different materials. Even once, do you remember the days when we didn't have any other building material for wood besides oak? And then once we even got spruce and what's the light wood? Spruce and birch. We didn't have half slabs or stairs for those for years. And it's like, come on, Mojang. Come on, Mojang. We need you. We need you to be the hero that you know you can be and make us these things. We need you. There we go. I like that. I think we got this all torn out. I think that'll be definitely good for tomorrow's stream. But I want to go work on some other things. You sent me a picture on Twitter? Well, I'm going to definitely take a look now. Oh, nice. I love the base. I love the base starting to form around. You got the cool little walkways on the rock. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Ooh, a tweet from Astonir. I'm so excited for Astonir. Like I said, that's one of my most anticipated games of the year, and that game is actually coming out fairly soon, actually. Fairly soon, or at least into early access within the next month, 2 months, 3 months. Whereas, you know, No Man's Sky and Planet Coaster are still a little ways off, but nevertheless, very excited for those. All right, so who's ready to go on a quick tour? Oh, I'm not going on a tour if it's getting dark out. We're gonna sleep this night away. Definitely gonna sleep that night away. There we go. So yeah, let's take a quick break from building and let's go tour Scarland. You guys want to ride the roller coaster? We haven't ridden the roller coaster in a very long time. I don't think we rode it last week. I don't think we did, nor the week before. So maybe we could definitely go do that. But yeah, let's go hang out in Scarland. Is that a torch? I think that was legitimately a torch that popped out. There we go. That's what we want. And away we go. Could I stream on the 8th of March? I don't know. That's a long ways out. Is that a long ways out? Kind of a long ways. I'm not sure. I don't have my schedules for then yet, but I'll definitely try, my friend. I'll definitely try. Oh yes, we're gonna definitely take a look. So we're going in a mysterious direction, my friends. We're going in a very mysterious land, a land of intrigue and mystery. The land where I get all of my sand and sandstone. That's right. Very scary. What is my favorite medium for creating any kind of art? Very, very, very wonderful question. My favorite medium would probably be photography. I would say it's tough because I really enjoy painting, but I haven't painted in quite some time. But I'd probably say it's photography. I absolutely love getting out and shooting pictures, doing all that good stuff. I think half the fun of photography, especially for a landscape photographer, is just to get out into nature, experience the great outdoors, things of that nature. I think it's the same for a hunter or a fisherman or anything along those lines. Yeah, you might get a fish, you might not get a fish, you might get I don't know. I've never been hunting, but I guess a deer? I don't know. I've never been hunting. But, you know, I think, yeah, it'd be cool to get one of those things, but it's also just the whole experience of getting out, going out into nature, and that's the same for photography. Will I get a cool picture that day? Maybe not, but most of the fun is getting out and experiencing it. Something I really want to start doing, and because I'm so lazy, I never seem to get my painting done. So what I was thinking is, why don't I just start working on some digital art? I have a pen tablet, I have Photoshop, so it'd be a lot easier than getting my canvases paints out because I'm way too lazy to ever do that. So maybe we'll do some digital art. So welcome to the Scarland pits. So this is where I've been getting my sand for the last, I don't know, maybe, well, from 2011, I suppose. It's from the beginning of Scarland. This is where I get all of my sand. As you can see, I've ripped this place apart. I've gotten all the sandstone. I've gotten all the sand out of here. This was once a beautiful desert biome. Now just riddled with holes and things of that nature. Look at this place. This place is incredibly crazy. And it just kind of goes back over there and kind of goes back up there also. And this squid's like, Scar, what happened to my home? Scar, I used to have a family. It's gone. It's gone. Oh, the Mesa coordinates. Could you tweet me those Mesa coordinates again? I completely forgot last week when we had our Wally stream fail to do that. Could you please do that? That would be awesome. Yeah, the problem is I haven't painted or drew in a very, very long time, and what I would start to draw would probably be awful, and I'd be embarrassed. So then I just never do it. So someday. But yeah, these are the pits. So this is where all the sand and the sandstone come from. You guys love to see this. There's a request almost like every stream, but I always forget to show it to you guys. That poor squid, he hurts my feelings, my friends. I feel bad. He brings a tear in my eye, really. Brings a tear in my eye. And there's a pink sheep. That's a natural pink sheep. Very, very rare. At least back in the old days, it was very rare. Poor little pink sheep living out here. So, alright, so we checked that out. Now, I want to go ride the roller coaster, and I want to talk about a future project. So, I was just digging about, doing my thing in Minecraft, just building, testing some things, and I stumbled upon a really amazing design for a bridge. I was kind of testing out some things with ice and a very, very thin bridge, like a very skinny bridge without really any detail. Very, very small and compact. And I have the perfect place for this bridge, and I'm very excited to build it. I think you guys are going to really like it because we need a bridge for the Scarland Transportation System to get to the roller coaster project. We need to cross the river, so I have a bridge that I think you guys are going to really like. Can we go to the Scar City site? We might be able to. It's a long ways away, actually, but we can try. But the build that we're going to start, so we're starting a new build this week on, actually, is it this week? It's relatively soon. We're starting, we're going to do the mountain house first, and then we're going to do Scar City. So I've been planning out this mountain house. I think you guys are going to really like it. Rest in peace, Green Sheep. Or Green Sheep. All right, we're almost there, my friends. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Just need some steak. I just need some steak. There we go. And let's cross over here, and you guys can get a glimpse at the supplies we're going to use for this bridge. So we've got a ton of quartz, and then I have some material to dye this hardened clay, and then some Minecraft related minecart stuff. So the bridge that we're going to build is going to be just over here, and it's slightly inspired by the new Bay Bridge in California. So the bridge is going to go across here, and it's going to go into that hill, and then the Scarland Transportation System will go under the roller coaster and all that good stuff. So I think that would be pretty cool. Like, if you originally remembered building this bridge before we built the fishing cabin, this was inspired by the San Francisco side of the Bay Bridge and the Golden Gate Bridge, and all in one. So it was kind of a two bridges inspired this particular one. This one over here is kind of inspired by the Bay Bridge, but a little different. I think in the Oakland side of the Bay Bridge in California. But yeah, let's go ride the roller coaster. Let's go ride the roller coaster. Oh, can we visit those giant walls that were generated when updated to 1.8? Those walls were actually generated when Minecraft went out of beta, actually. Minecraft, when it went out of beta into full release, that's when they added a couple extra biomes, like the plains biome and things of that nature. And that was the first time that Scarland was like destroyed, like it was like messed up for, oh, I completely went the wrong way. I completely went the wrong way to the roller coaster. Let's just swim across the water. So yeah, those walls were actually generated back then. Some new walls were generated also when 1.8 came out, and that's when they added the mesas and all that stuff. Yeah, I see the coordinates. I'm gonna have to check. That's a long ways away. That's a long ways away. We'll have to do that maybe tomorrow. We'll have to do that tomorrow. That's gonna take a little while to get out there. But yeah, so sit back, relax, my friends, and let's ride the Scarland roller coaster. Have I ever played XCOM? No, I haven't. I noticed that was... the lag, my friends. The lag is real. I noticed that was on the Twitch page. Like, a lot of people were playing that. I'll have to look at that after the stream. And away we go. There we go. Sorry. Had to make sure the stream was still rolling and doing good stuff. All right. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you have any Q&A questions, just go hashtag Q&A Scar. You can definitely send it to me on Twitter. Also, while we're riding the roller coaster, I'm so excited for Planet Coaster. I can't even tell you. I love theme park simulation games. My favorite. Sometimes I get sad when I'm on the roller coaster because I want that epic music to play and have all the sound effects, but they just don't play. I wish they did. I wish I could figure a way of playing those in here. Maybe adding some of the soundtracks to music blocks, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, what are you doing here? Get out of here, minecart. Yes, the Nightbot commands they're all out of date and they need to be updated. So many have been like added and taken away and different things like that. So I'm gonna kind of go through those today and try to fix those. Nightbot's also coming into a new beta phase where they'll have some new features, so we can maybe incorporate those. Have I tried 2D animation? No, but I heard that they updated what was once Flash on the Adobe CC to something new for 2D animation. I'm gonna check that out. I saw a video uploaded about that, but I never got a chance to watch it. Oh, thanks, Cats, for deleting that. That was out of date. It was very much out of date. Yeah, I gotta go through those and fix those up. You know, we gotta take the snow off of those. So here's the question. Do we want to keep the snow on those sand dunes, or do we want to take them out? Does it add to the weird charm of Scarland that there's snow on top of those in a desert? Or I kind of feel like it's almost kind of part of the charm of the world. That it's like, yeah, there's snow in the desert. I feel like maybe it kind of fits instead of taking it out. Do I listen to music often? No, I mainly listen to podcasts. That's what I'm. You know what happens is when I'm on SMPs, and I'm like completely distracted by like building or mining or something, and I neglect people talking to me. People are like, "Hey, Scar," and then I feel horrible when I realize that I didn't say hi back because I was completely distracted by like my podcast I was listening to. I always feel awful when that happens. I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, so sorry." Keep the snow. I feel like we should keep the snow. It kind of fits the kind of the awkward theme of Scarland with all sorts of strange and weird biomes and things. Ooh, this is very cold and mysterious up here now. To defy logic. I like that. I like that. I like that. Defying the logic of our biome selection. I like that. Woo! Haha! I love it. I love that little drop right there. Woohoo! Up the hill. Very, very cool. Oh, the Scarland Transport. This roller coaster is just fun to ride. It's relaxing. Even though it's a roller coaster, it's just relaxing and fun. So, have you guys downloaded Scarland, and how many times have you ridden the roller coaster? Please tell me you've downloaded the world and ridden the roller coaster at least 5 times. Please tell me you've ridden it at least 5 times. That would make me happy. The snow never comes where you live? Yeah, we used to get a lot of snow where I live. A lot of like, you know, maybe like two or 3 times a year. Maybe we'd get like a couple, like good couple inches of snow. Where I live now, it's way more cold and windy. So the snow doesn't, it kind of just blows away. Literally just kind of blows away. And we don't get as much here. And then just in general, not as much right now where I live. There we go. Jump off there. And into the gate, and away you go. Haha, wonderful. Oh, I love it.